Hi, it's City of the Day. It's Jeff here. We're doing the Commit Don't Quit live stream today, so hopefully we'll see a few people in here, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, everything's just opening up. But hey, Night Shame, how are you? It's nice to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Oh, it's good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Looks like you're the lone person here so far, Night Shame, but I'm sure we'll have more people. Priscilla, how are you? It's great to see you. Neo Blake Gaming. Sorry, John, how are you? It's nice to see everybody. Yeah, we're calling today What's Cooking. Reason for it, I'm actually cooking dinner. Yeah, my wife told me you better get supper started, so I was a little late, and that's the reason for the name. I just put spaghetti on. That's pretty much it. So every 15, 20 minutes, I'm just going to make sure it's not burning. That's all. So how's everybody's day going? How was your weekend? Everybody have a good weekend? It's great to see everybody. Inspired John, how are you? Lisa B, how you doing? Yeah, Night Shame's here, Priscilla. It's great to see him. Biggies, how are you? It's nice to see you. I saw you on Pawn and More, didn't I? It's great to see you. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Night Shame, almost at 900. I see. That's awesome. Yeah, Night Shame. It is, isn't it? I can't believe how quick it's gone. I'll tell you, Night Shame. I started this August 1st. By the end of August, I literally had 33 people, and after that, it just ballooned from there. But anyways, I guess it really doesn't matter. But no, it is. It's gone quick, really quick. I don't know where the time's gone. Really don't. Blake Gaming, great stream by the way. Inspired John. John. I'm very sorry that I didn't get over today. Reason for that, I've just been busy. I don't want to say my wife. I've had a lot going on today, so I was kind of running around. I'm in between a lot of things today, and I'm talking with my hands, which I never do. So I'll get back to you tomorrow. And then I'm sorry about that. I just wasn't able to make it today. I'm sorry for that. Jojo G, my wife, how are you? It's great to see you. See, Jojo, John saying hi to you. Jorn, how are you? Good evening. How are you? It's great to see you. I'm tired, and I'm well. My friend's still trying to hit 7,000 by the end of the fine month. Nice Shame. Oh my gosh, I saw it. I turned it on real quick. You were getting rated. Did you get rated 3 times last night, Night Shame? I know. I think that was it Nerdy Treasures or M's dad? I can't remember, but somebody went over to you. I know that, but somebody was saying you were rated 3 times. That's awesome. Went over to you. I know that, but somebody was saying you were rated 3 times. That's awesome. Simone, how are you? Minnie Cooper, how you doing, my little friend? Not my little. Hey, Minnie Cooper, how are you? It's nice to see you, my friend. Really good to see you. You know, if you haven't seen Minnie Cooper when he does his live stream, everybody check it out. I saw him this morning when we're just heading out to work and school, and he was doing a great stream. So if you haven't seen Minnie Cooper, check out his live stream. If it fits, it bakes. A happy Monday. Oh my gosh, you know what? That turkey, that was turkey tacos, amazing, friend. Can't wait to see you. Fly Monkey, how are you? You're in Protein Aquatics, how are you? It's nice to see you. Everybody, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read through the chat, but today, I always try to go back and it locks up. So if this sounds okay, what I'm going to do is physically do this. I'm going to read through the stream as it's going. If it gets ahead of me, I don't want to say I'm going to leave it, but I'm going to leave it from now on. At least I'll go back, and if it's very important, I'll talk about it the next day. But I just find if it rolls through, as long as I can let it run, I'm going to let it run if that's okay. Just because the last couple times I've had some issues, and I don't know if it's a computer or if it's YouTube or what it is. So if that's okay with everybody, I won't just go back into the chat. So there's no disrespect to anybody here. So if I miss you, just put another message up. It's not personal in any way. And had like 85 viewers. Made my whole night. Night Shame, that is awesome. I'm so glad for you. That was awesome that they did that. Really great that they did that for you. Very good. You should be proud, my friend. You're doing amazing. Absolutely incredible. Lisa B, it is awesome, isn't it? It's just incredible how well he's doing. I'm pretty sure that it was 3 raids last night, but I'm not 100%, but pretty sure it was. Daddy Smokes, yeah. Oh, Daddy Smokes Shams, I love it. How are you, my friend? It's great to see you, my friend. Great to see you. Faith in the Fallen, how you doing? Hey. Jorn, You know what? Your video was amazing. My wife loved it in that. We were watching the colors and that. I realized there was some rain in that, but it's beautiful to see your neighborhood and see your area. Just absolutely beautiful. If you haven't checked out Jorn's latest video, go over and take a look at Jorn Yatterberg's latest video. You won't be disappointed. Great gentleman. Mini Cooper. I'm editing for the new vlog now with my phone. That's awesome. Good stuff. 21090 Brewing. Hey, how are you? Cheers, everybody. Say hi to 21090 Brewing, everybody. It's great to see them. Yep. Well, there we are. Just 8. Everybody, put on your calendars. We'll put it out. Let me just put this here. You know what? Just 8. October 24th for your first live stream. Is that right? I'm going to put it in the chat. I don't have a link for it, but you know what? Everybody, if they could check out Just 8, I'm pretty sure they were telling me last week they're going to go live for the first time on October 24th. So if you have time, or even if you can do the replay, check them out, please. You won't be disappointed. Marie, how are you? From the Perchers, how are you? It's so good to see you. It's so nice to see you. Hope everybody's had a great weekend so far. I really do. Daddy Smoke Jam's got a BK fan. Oh, Fitz and Bakes. My wife loved it. She says, "Oh gosh, that would be great." You know how I was telling you the, Canadian geese? They're all over the place. And you know what? They're protected here, but man, if I was down there, I'd be I'd me some Canadian geese tacos. That'd be incredible. I bet they were delicious. Oh my gosh, some steak and some wild geese and that turkey and that'd be just amazing, just incredible. Actually, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna go rest my head while you're playing in my headphones. Oh no, actually, no worries. If you need to, just took a Spanish test and I'm sleeping for the rest left. If you need me, wake up. Nightshame, no worries. You take it easy. You know, I'm really happy that you came over. Really appreciate it. Everybody check out Nightshame. Thanks again, my friend. Jorn, yes, it is good to see JoJo, isn't it? She's always back there. So yeah, what time? Just 8. October 24th, my live, 2:30 p.m. So that's 3 hours before, so at about 11:30 our time, I imagine here. Mama's Barbecue, Worm's Eye View, how are you? Sorry, I'm just trying to get everybody's name in here, so no disrespect to anybody here. If it's just October 20th is the first year anniversary of my first upload. Ha. Oh wow, it first bakes. If it fits it bakes, that's awesome. That is awesome. Everybody, you know what? On October 24th, let's if it's a bakes, you should put a video for your first year anniversary for this. Everybody, Mickey XOXO, yeah, if it's a bakes, put something out on your first year anniversary on October 28th. That'll be awesome. Desmond's Daughters, how you doing, my friends? Great to see you. Priscilla Nilla, how's everybody doing? Woo woo. Yeah, I can't do it. My kids can, but maybe feeding the Canadian geese, going back to feed them tomorrow. I love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh, it's going a little quick today. Daddy Smokes Yams. Mickey, it's great to see you. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Let's see, Lisa B. It's just fine today. I gotta get down in the chat here quick so I can. Gill Skills, hey Bob, how are you? It's great to see you. You know what, everybody? I'm pretty sure I talked about it last week, but if you haven't been to Gill Skills recently, or if you're not, if you know Gill Skills, that's great. But please go check over at Gill Skills. Just last week he hit his 2,000 subscribers, so we're real proud of Bob. He's a great gentleman, and that he's great on his own channel. He's great with Recycle Dude. So please check out Bob at Gill Skills, everybody. Let's see here. What do we have? So how's everybody's weekend? We were busy on the weekend. You know what? My daughter had some friends over and that sleepover, so she had a good time. I always love the weekend when she's here with us, and that I miss her terribly, but I'm lucky to have her when I do. Our son, he had another birthday Saturday afternoon, and he went to this place called Sky Zone. It's like a kids adventure place. He just had a brilliant time. So anyways, but yeah, it's more for kids and teenagers. But yeah, he had a great time. So it was a real busy weekend. How was everybody else's weekend? If Fits It Bakes, what time will you be live? Just 8 it. I see I can. I can get a 1-year video up. Good idea, Jeff. Yeah, Fits It Bakes, definitely do it. I mean, it's up to you. I'm not trying to push you, that's for sure. But I'd love to see one. That's great. And if Fits It Bakes, Just 8 said it's 2:30 p.m. Oh gosh, Just 8. I apologize. I know it's for us. It's 2 o'clock right now. So if it's 2:30 our time or 2:30 their time, it would be. Oh no, it's 3 hours. behind us, so it'd be 5:30 our time. So I'm not sure exactly where you're located exactly, if it's a Bigs. I think you're in the south, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, Bob, no worries, my friend. You know what? I love you guys, and I'm not in a weird way. Okay, you know what I'm trying to say. It's unfortunately on the weekend we were a little off on Saturday. I wanted to get over as much as possible, but you know, I had the girls here and there's music blasting. I know Eric said let's go on do the hangout. Any other time, I'd be more than happy, and it'd be my pleasure. And that it's just that music is blasting. Is like you know, the young kids' music. You're not going to want that going through your system when you're live in that. So that's the only reason I said that I couldn't. But it was a busy weekend. Let's see here. Neil Go Gaming. I'm gonna go. Hope to see you when the video goes live at 4 p.m. Chat with you live. Neil Gaming. You take care. Okay. Thanks very much. Sky Zone sounds. Excuse me. Worm's Eye View. Sky Zone sounds fun. Kids play. Can big kids play? I don't know. You know what? I think teenagers. They have another place in London. Used to be the old Kellogg's like cereal place that they closed that up a few years ago, and they made that into a place called the Factory. That's more for like adults and teenagers and that kind of age. But shoot, Nikki, I missed it. I'm not going to run through it again just because my chat messes up. I'll look at it after, I promise. Sorry for that. Don't take it personally. I just I find if you pull the chat back down or up, it messes the whole chat up. So as of Friday, I finished moving up and down, and until I can get it straightened around, I'm just going to read through, and I'll read through. So I will get to your message, I promise. Oh, hey. Oh, Bob, yes, no, I realized. Yeah, it was just that kind of weekend. That's all it was. Ask questions, try it. I finally broke down and did channel art for a new banner. It may need work or maybe not. Ask questions, try it. That'll be interesting. We'll have to take a look at it. I'm kind of excited to take a look. Priscilla, how are you? Nikki XOXO, new video up. Please check it out. so Mickey, we will. Okay, everybody check out Mickey XOXO and check out her new video. Priscilla, how you doing? How's Duke doing? Let's see here. Mickey, yeah, everything's fun and everything. I'm having a great time. You know, everybody has good and bad days, but I've had a lot better days since I started doing this with your wonderful people and that. But everybody, you know what? As I'm talking, rambling on like I do, everybody check everybody out. Say hello to some new people coming in. You know, I'm sure a lot of people know each other, but if you don't, say hi. Go over, check the channel out to check one of the videos. If you can't check it out right now, check it out after, or you know what I'm trying to say. Check everybody out. Share the love for everybody. Joe, if you're there, let me know how everything's going for you, how your day's going. I know you're busy, so but if you can hear me, drop in and say how everything's going. 21090 Bruin, recovering from our big Oktoberfest party this weekend. Oh wow, oh my gosh! So you know what? We still have this place about an hour away called Kitchener. It's like a German town. Put a latest video up in the area last night. But it's in Waterloo and Kitchener and Cambridge. It's all like it's a German kind of settled area and stuff. It's kind of like some parts of Pennsylvania. There's a lot of Mennonites and stuff there. So anyways, that's what the latest videos. But every October they have Oktoberfest there, and it's crazy. Like, you know, the month is absolutely crazy, and I've never had such a great time. There's a place, a Bavarian style building that they have, and they do these. You know, I'm talking with my hands. I've never done that, but I'm doing it today. But yeah, it's great. Wow, God, 20 some years ago we went to that and had the best time of my life. I can't even tell you what I did. I was doing push-ups, inverted. I don't done inverted push-ups when I was younger. I used to be able to do about 300 inverted push-ups. It's pretty much you can stand on your hands and do inverted push-ups. It's like for swimmers and stuff. But I used to do the inverted push-ups. So I saw this guy. He was about 6'6", doing not an inverted push-up. He was on his hands and he would grab Stein and chug it back. So I thought I could do it. So I tried I tried one, and then I tried my second, and I pretty much passed out after that. The beer steins are like this big. If I'm missing anybody, sorry about that. So yeah, those are the good old days. Mini Cooper, I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just talking about when I was younger. That's all. May Fundador, how are you? Everybody, you know what? May Fundador on Saturday night, wasn't it, May? You did your first live, and I stayed about 50 minutes, and then I had to get going. Positive, how are you? It's nice to see you. Nate Fundador, you know what? The beginning, I know you were a little nervous, but you know what? I watched you back there a little bit later for 2 or 3 minutes, then I had to get it turned off. But you look like you were doing fantastic. Everybody, you know, when you check out May Fundador's channel, but check her out live. She did a fantastic job. I know you seemed nervous, or you thought you were, but you sure didn't come across. You were doing fantastic. You really were. Priscilla Nella, where are you from? I'm from I'm in Canada, but I'm from a place called London, Ontario, Canada. Let me see, Jojo. I'm still here. Everything's good. Got some work getting done. Hello. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm from London, Ontario, which is about 2 hours from Detroit, 2 hours from Toronto, halfway between Toronto, Detroit, and about an hour and a half from Niagara Falls in the New York State. So that makes sense. But oh, Hobart Bailey Jr. I don't think I've seen you before, and if I have, I apologize. It's nice to see everybody. Welcome, Hobart Bailey Jr. Please. Yeah, so I'm just that's where we're located, and so if it's the accent, I know everybody says, but it's funny, you know, we don't hear it because, you know, this is our situated area. It's just like yourself, you know, you don't think, everybody doesn't think they have an accent, but, you know, when you go to another place, everybody can clearly tell. I used to get told, oh, you're like either from Minnesota or Peter Jennings' brother or cousin or something. I thought, no, but, you know, you couldn't ask for a better fella. I imagine a lot of people may not either know or remember Peter Jennings, but my favorite journalist of all time, unfortunately, passed away back in the early 2000s. So, but anyways, Peter Jennings was he was, I'm not going to say, but he was exactly what I thought of a journalist. Guzia, our home cooking. How you doing, Stephanie Cardinal? How are you? It's nice to see you. May, you did fantastic. Okay, you did just brilliant. Joe, Gil Skills Bob says hi to you, Jojo. Nikki XO, really, I'm sorry to hear that. Were they people you knew? I'm glad there are good people to back up. Nikki, I might have to look it up. I'm sorry, I don't know exactly what happened. I'm sorry for whatever was going on. Sorry about this. Let's see here. Yes, you're welcome, Gazia, our home cooking. Check them out, please. Desmond Stoner, do you have a new little avatar? It sure looks like it. My eyes aren't good enough. I'll check it out later, but it sure looks like you have a new avatar, Desmond Donders. It sure does. Yeah, check out 21090 Brewing. They're brilliant in that. Those two fellas are amazing. Please check them out. Pritchard, Marie, I was talking on Friday. I know you weren't here. You know how we got talking, Big Keg, you and a few others, we got talking about music day once in a while, either once a week or once a month. Is there a good day that, if you still want to, I was asking a few, but nobody that I was talking to was around on Friday. So, Bob, how about you two? Is there anybody that, you know how we were talking, us people in the same kind of, does anybody have like a time or day that if they did want to do like a talk once in a while, or maybe just a one-off, whatever, like a day we could talk about music, be it 70s, 80s, 90s, now, whatever, it doesn't matter. Everybody will be part of it. So I will only do it if you like, but if you have a good time, the reason I said purchase, because I know you're busy in that. So and you know, the social media, I realize that. So if there's a good day, maybe we can take a look at that down the road or in the future and that. So just let me know, but it's up to you. I don't want to push it at all. Oh no, Mickey, did Minnie Cooper, was he bullied on Minnie Cooper? I'm so sorry for that. You don't deserve it. No kid or no person on here does deserve that. Uh, I haven't brought up the topic because I don't want to upset anybody, but yeah, no, nobody deserves that. I don't care if they do it to me. I mean, I don't want it myself either, but you know, it's not going to hurt me. I'm a grown man, but you know, my kids, younger people, women, men too, that nobody deserves it. I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope you talk to your parents for sure, and you know, they should be. If you know who it is, probably should be reported in that for you. I'm really sorry to hear that. Very sorry. Let's see here. Oh, okay, Bob, you're open. Okay, sounds good. And Bob, the reason I asked the purchase because I know they do a show Thursday at 9 p.m. In the UK, and I know that they go live. So I didn't know. I don't know if Marie, if you're still here, is Thursday a good day? Or I'll read through the chat here. Hey, Frank, how are you? Art Morbid. Everybody, check out Art Morbid. The man's true gentleman. Check out his latest one on horror movies and that. Frank, you're a great fellow. Thanks for dropping in. Richard's Big Adventure. How are you, my friend? Good afternoon, everybody. Can't stay long. Just stop by to give a thumbs up. Richard, thanks very much, my friend. Really appreciate it. Oh, Fitz it Bakes, take care. Thanks for dropping in. Much appreciated. Yeah, everybody check out Art Morbid from Chicago, and that has some great reviews on film, photography, entertainment. Please check out Art Morbid. Great gentleman. Oh, Minnie Cooper. Oh gosh, I missed it, but Richard's. How about Tuesday, but not tomorrow as I'm seeing the. Oh, you're seeing the Proclaimers. That's amazing. Okay, sounds good. How about next Tuesday, Marie? Does that sound good? Well, Bob, if that's good with you, maybe we can. I'll talk to Ethan Big Keg, see if Tuesday, if you want, maybe we can do that. Lisa V, gotta go. Busy day. I hit the. Oh, sounds good, Lisa. Dromar family, how are you? It's great to see you. If that sounds good, Marie, Tuesday's good. Not this Tuesday, but in a week tomorrow. Yes, thanks for stopping by, Richard. I really much appreciate it. Very much so. Let's see here. Oh, Frank, you know what? I'm really happy to see you. It's really good to see you. Really nice to see you. Flavored Bahina. Frank, if you think I'm just running through things quick, the chat sometimes runs quick, and I've been losing the chat. So I've been trying to bring it back, but unfortunately, it's been all over the place. So I decided today, or I decided Friday at the end, what I'm going to do is let it run, and I will go back after each stream, run through it, and then if you're on the next stream, if it was something really important that we just missed, we'll go through it again. Check out Dromar family. Check out my channel, guys. Almost at 500, doing a giveaway every 500 subscribers as well. Everybody, check out Dromar family. You know what, Dromar, check everybody out. They'll be happy to check you out. Mim, my friend, buddy, great to see you. Pam's Great Outdoors. Mim, I want you. You know May Fundador. She did her first live Saturday night. Oh my gosh, Mim, if you get a chance, go say hi to May. She was so nervous, but you know what? About 10-15 minutes in, she was a pro. She ran through. She says, "I'm gonna go," but she kept going, and I'm so proud of her. Mim, you got to check her out. You'd be proud of her too. I know you will. Everybody, check out Mim. You know what? That's my true. You know when you say peeps, I'm too old to say that, but if I could, if I was younger, Mim. Let's see here. Oh, Joe, I don't know if you read Marie the Pritchard's message. Let's see here. Yeah, May, you finally went live on Saturday night. Just saying to Mim as well. I'm sure Mim's going to want to check it out. And you're an awesome fellow. I love it. Yeah, are you feeling better, Mim? I saw that you started not feeling the best again. I don't know. It is good to see Mim, isn't it, Bob? It sure is. Dromar family. It says, where are you from? You're talking to me, Dromar family, if you're talking to me. I'm from London, Ontario, Canada. It's halfway between Toronto, 2 hours Detroit, and about an hour and a half from Niagara Falls or New York State to like Buffalo, Erie. Oh, May, yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. I need to push you like you. Oh, no, I'm not trying to push May. I just think that you did such a fantastic job. And you know what? You had a bunch of wonderful people on your stream. So you should be proud. Everybody, you know, May did a wonderful job. My wife just loved her. She said May did a fantastic job, didn't you, Joe? May, my wife is JoJo, so if you see her here, she'll probably tell you how wonderful you did. Oh, because Bob, yeah, peeps. But it just sounds so funny. You know, if my daughter was around, she'd be giggling up a storm. Okay, Marie, that sounds good. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll check you out on Twitter then. Yeah, you know what? People are always saying, how do you get a hold of some? You're right. Twitter's probably the best. You can direct message. You're right, Marie. That's a good idea. Yeah, I hope he's feeling better too. Just ate. I really do. You know, I didn't mean to. The other day I was goofing around and getting water. I didn't mean to anybody. If I disrespected anybody, I didn't mean to. I needed water. I was thirsty, and so please don't take it any other way, anybody. Oh, you know what? On the note, I have to check. I'm cooking dinner, and I've got my. Is there any possible way the chat? I'm not going to be able to read the chat for a minute, so I miss it. If I miss anything, everybody. And Dead Otter, how you doing? If I miss anybody here, Lindsay B, how you doing? Your stream last night was great. You did a wonderful job. Everybody, I'm still here. I'm literally going to be 30 seconds. I just want to make sure my spaghetti sauce doesn't burn. I told my wife that I cooked spaghetti for supper, and it's nice to see you on Dead Otter. Pam's Great Outdoors. Yes, I just ate. He made that goose taco video. We watched it this morning. Oh, it looks so good. Goose taco and some steak. I think it looked great. Let's see here. Oh, thanks, Frank. Yeah, I put out a Waterloo. It's just a couple weeks ago. I haven't put one up in a few weeks since our Canadian Thanksgiving, but I put one up. We were able to get it up. We've been real busy with a lot more on our plate now. So I put one up. It's just a family outing, and it's the first time my actual daughter is in the video. So we put it out. We did a day trip, and that's all. We went to like a farmer's market, so it's just kind of fun. That's all. Novice code searcher. How you doing, Mike? It's nice to see you. Really good to see you. My gosh, this is flying today. 18 thumbs up. Hey, you know what? Thanks everybody for laying the thumbs up and 20 people watching. I couldn't ask for a bunch of wonderful more. I couldn't ask for a bunch of more wonderful people. Lindsay, you did wonderful last night. You really did. You know what? My wife loved when you're talking about the contest and when you were saying, you know what's your favorite band when you were whatever. She loved it. Sandy Williams, how are you? It kind of made her night because you know she sits with us and getting to talk to a bunch of women pretty much more similar to her own age. She loved it. So she really loved your live stream last night, Lindsay. Yes, just ate any of the day. Jeff is cooking spaghetti. Yeah, you know what? I actually do not you hear that? I just hit puberty. Yeah, I do the cooking in the afternoon, so that way when she comes home, if I can, you know, we just heat it up, off we go. Oh man, did you like the time lapse, Nim? She put that into effect. She filmed the whole drive there, pretty much parts, and then she sped everything up. So I thought, oh, what are you doing? But I kind of liked it too. Oh, Lindsay, no worries. It was great. You know, Lindsay, I never thought in a million years, you know, we go over to Amstad and the Nerdy Treasures and that. I didn't think. I might not be into certain things for everybody, but I love the crowd and that. I love the people in the community. They're so great. We love going over, especially you know when Dad, Nerdy Treasures, they do some of those raids. It's so much fun in that. And you know we're not looking for whatever. We're just looking at we're talking to a bunch of people. It's some fun. So I absolutely love it. It's a fantastic night. Great way to spend a couple hours. So, yeah, you should do a live. That's Mickey's right. You should. You're right on Dead Otter. It's scary at first, but after about the first or second time, is that right on Dead Otter? At least I found it the first, second time. It just becomes not second nature. It just becomes like you're talking to your friends and that. Tamberry, hey everybody, check out Tamberry. It's great to see you, my friend. So nice to see you. Let's see here. I don't know where the time goes. We're almost halfway through. Or we're almost 30 minutes in. I don't know where this time. I don't know where the time goes. I really don't. And yeah, no, I think you know what. And then you know how we're talking about that GoPro 7. I want to get it. Am I going to get it? I don't know about you, but I'm going to talk to somebody about that. See in the future about that. Yeah, the group's amazing, Lindsay. They really are. They're a bunch of fun. You know what? Alex Lopez, Jenny, Papa Lucia. They're all a great bunch of people. I don't want to shoot names off in case people aren't. But yeah, they're a great bunch of people, Lindsay. I don't know how John does it, Lindsay. When we turn it on, my wife's like, you know, it's close to midnight. John's not doing it tonight. Then all of a sudden, bing, John's awake, but he looks exhausted some nights. I don't know how he stays up, but man's dedicated, that's for sure. He sure is dedicated fella. And you know what? I sent him a message today. I said, I think I put on one of Emma's videos or something. I said, what a great video and what a great relationship they see have on the videos. But I said, you know what? You sure have a good dad. You know what? Not every kid has a dad or mother that wants to spend as much time as. It's good to spend time with your kids. It really is. I'm not. I'll promote that to the day I'm done. I don't care. I don't care who you are. You know what? If you have a kid, spend time with them. That's what life's about. Not none of this. Nothing. None. Your job. Nothing's important. Your kids and your family. That's the only thing that's important. I don't want everybody to drop off now, but if they do, whatever. But yeah, that's the most important thing in life. Your family and that your kids. I mean, that's the best thing we can ever have. And that. Nikki, yeah, time flies when you're talking to your friends, doesn't it? It sure does. Nikki, I want the GoPro 7 too, especially for my swim videos. Nikki, I think it'd be great. The stabilization is incredible. I'm not chilling with Millen. This other guy, Daddy's Mins or Dad's Mins or something, he did a review on it, and it was if you get to check out Dad's Mitten or Dad's Mittens or something, can't remember the exact pronunciation. Let my drones, how are you? Check him out. I know he did one on the stabilization of the GoPro 7, and I don't know if it's a 3 or what it was, but the 3 and that 3 or 4 or 5 or something, that was pretty good. But the 7, man, stabilization is just incredible. That's my next thing. Joe G, yeah, Mini Cooper. It's a good idea to have moderator on your live stream. Joe, you're right. Mini Cooper, if you have anybody that you trust, definitely get them for yourself, because you know what, moderators are great. You know, and if one's there, if there's a couple, that's great. If there's one, 99% of the time, if something happens, before you can even read it in the chat, they've either removed it or timed them out or blocked them. So I know you don't want it to happen, but in a good way, it's so it doesn't kind of, I guess, get to you and that on your. But I hope somebody's able to help you out, Mini Cooper, for that, because you deserve it. You're a great young fella. Yeah, family's the key, Mickey. It sure is. Lindsay, it is all that matters, isn't it? Like, this is fun, but really, I mean, I guess if you're making like have millions of people or hundreds of thousands, whatever, it's a different story. But still, even then, you know, your family should be more important than anything. Man, yeah, family over anything. You're right, my friend. No, you sure are. I can't say it enough. Yeah, Mickey, the stabilization is amazing, isn't it? I said, you know what? I'd never jump out of a plane, but you know what? If GoPro called me, no, I know they're not, but if GoPro says, you know what? If I could get a GoPro, that would be fantastic. The only time I'd ever think about jumping out of a plane, yes, with one of those on. Hopefully the thing opens. You know, otherwise it's all for nothing. But we'll see. Yeah, thanks, Lindsay. I appreciate it very much. So, hey, you take care. Okay, it's nice to have you here. You have a good one. We'll see you again. Mini Cooper, glad everyone agrees. I think they do, Mini Cooper. I can't see anybody not agree. Joe, say hi to Lindsay B. Lindsay, she'll say hi. She just might be busy. She's at work. She's got her little headset in. Just say, yeah, you need a moderator for sure. Skills. They call it hyper smooth stabilization for the GoPro. The Scrap Vulture did a review on it as well, and he loves it. I'll have to check that out, Bob. I really will, because I'm in love with them. I didn't think I was going to be able to. Oh, Gil, not Gil. The GoPro is great, but oh, Lindsay, yeah, you like that, hey? You know what? A few years ago, Pro Jam, was it Joe? Was it 13 or 14? I forget what year. Either 2013 or 14. They didn't tour that year, and they decided they were going to have only 2 shows that year. The 2 show, I don't know why, but they chose the one show. The first show was in London, Ontario. The second show, a couple nights later, was in Chicago. And yeah, my aunt and uncle, she's only a few years older, so have a lot in common. Nick, yeah, jumping out of a plane. Hope, how are you? Hope. Say hi to Hope, everybody, please. Very nice young lady in that. Say hi to Hope, please, everybody. Hope I'm not, the chat's running quick, so I'm, You jumped out of a plane, did you? Hope I imagine that would be brilliant. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. Oh yeah, Pearl Jam. They came to London, and I've always wanted to see them. It was my aunt and uncle, like I said, just a few years older. They called us up a few months before, and I've been with my wife. This must have been 5 or 6 years ago, but I've been with my wife for a long time. But we had just gotten married, I think, and they came in July, Joe. We just got married years after we were together. But yes, Frank, love Pearl Jam, Soundgarden. So do I. Chris Cornell, I can't say. And you know what? I think it was 1990 or 89 when I was going to college. I picked up Loud Love or Louder and Love, and that. Yeah, I can't say enough about Soundgarden. I agree with you 100%. I didn't realize at the time in the 90s when that Seattle stuff was going around. I kind of I like the Alice in Chains, all of them, but it would become like a classic point in a part in history as far as I'm concerned, because I don't want to say music didn't end, but rock music, I want to say, took a total different turn after that. And then there's some great music out there. There sure is, and some great live bands. Just unfortunately the way the music industry's gone. People don't get promoted out to the mass market just because imagine CDs aren't really what they were years ago, and nobody's really selling. They're doing things live, and things are a lot different than they were. But music totally changed. So we're not seeing or hearing as much as we would have back in the day. But I love me some good rock music. Yeah, I can't say enough about it. Sorry, everybody. I had to spiel off. You know me. How you doing, Hope? Did I stream go by and I missed everybody? I'm sorry. Like I said, I'll run through the stream again. It's just for some reason it locks up on me when I move it back and forth. Leprechaun TV, how you doing? Hope, I love it. You all have Hope now. Oh my gosh, Hope, I love that. That is the best. Leprechaun, you're stopping by on your break to say hello. You know what? That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Everybody, Leprechaun TV. Love my drones. Oh, hey, Susan. I always talk about you. Susan's Creative. Everybody, please check out Susan's Creative. I've been talking about you for a while on here, Susan. When I talk about how I first started, I'd been on for about a month. And my story is that, you know what? I didn't meet a lot of you wonderful people till I met Susan. She guided me to Michael Fire Jr.'s channel, and everything ballooned from there. I just met a bunch of wonderful people. So you know what? If you know Susan, that's great. If you don't, please go check out Susan at Susan's Creative. You won't be disappointed. She's one of the most creative ladies I know. Please check out Susan. You'll love her in that. Kelvin Justice, how you doing? It's great to see you. Oh yeah, great to say hi to Susan. You know what, Susan, your live stream on Friday night, my wife loved it. The makeup that you're doing. You should check out Susan's Creative and check out her latest video that she put up. She did a live stream on Friday evening, and she did like a makeup video where she was putting makeup on, like a Halloween style makeup. Not like a was it like a zombie? I don't know exactly how you would pronounce it, but yeah, check her latest her last live stream on Friday night out. You won't be disappointed. It was fantastic. Susan, yeah. Oh, that's okay. No, it's so good to see you, Susan. It really is. If you haven't checked out Susan, please check her out, everybody. That's the only reason I'm here, pretty much. Kelly Paulson, how are you? Good morning, Kelly. Everybody, check out Kelly Paulson, please. Yeah, no, man, there are bullies out there, but don't let them win. You're right, man. You're 100% right on that, my friend. Sure is. Let's see here. Just Date, I need some hope. Money, motivation. Exactly, yeah. Oh, Susan, no worries. It's not specified channel. I always try to say that this is me sitting around talking to some good friends, some great friends that we have or met here or met along the way or that we're going to meet today or tomorrow. But like everybody always says, Susan, the community, it's great. Some people just like everyone will say, can you sub me or can you do this? And I imagine everybody wants that at some point, and that's fine. But we always try to say, like you said, Susan, and everybody else says, it's always best. What, if you want people to support you, go check out their channel, and you know what? I imagine when you go, you're gonna love it, and you check them out, and just leave a message to say that you were there. Because a lot of times, even if you support somebody, they're not going to know if you just hit the support or whatever, and then move on. They're definitely not going to be able to. They may not think to check you out. So if you leave that message, it's always great. So everybody is right when they say that. But without you, Susan, I wouldn't have known a darn. I'll make it polite. Wouldn't know a darn thing about this. So you're really you've been my mentor, Susan. Does that anyway? So how about this? There we are. It sure is, Susan. It is great to have a community. That you know what? It can be the last one you're on. It can be the one you're on later. There's a bunch of great communities out there, and a lot of great supporters, and that just really want to honestly just help a bunch of people. Frank, yeah, good to join you for. I'll definitely be back. You're awesome. Hey, Frank, Art Morbid, please check it out. Morbid, you really won't be disappointed. Thank you so much, my friend, for stopping by. I really much appreciate it. I really do. Let's see here. And there's the man that, John, it's really nice to see you. Thanks very much. I was telling Lindsay what a great stream she had last night. And John, if you don't know John, everybody, I'm pretty much sure there's not one person that doesn't know him. If you don't, I don't unfortunately get to type the actual content out or the web address. I just put in the chat the name. Please check out M's dad. Yeah, Susan Creative. Yeah, best to leave a comment. You're right. Please check out M's dad. That gentleman, I can't say enough about him. His daughter Emma the Narwhal. Please check out Emma at Emma the Narwhal. Great, wonderful young lady, and has a great channel. And if you want one of the great supporters of you and the community, M's dad is the man. He really is. I'm not going to sit here and spiel things off, but what I do want to say is M's dad, great gentleman, true gentleman, and he has a great channel. And but like I said, family is what the most important thing in your life is about. And that man, there's a lot of kids, like young men or young boys and girls, that don't have parents or don't have the support from their kids. But that gentleman really does support his daughter, and he supports everybody else. So he really wants everybody else to do well. So I know everybody, I imagine, does know him. But if you don't, please check him out. I can't say enough about the man. I hope comments have helped, greatly helped with me being new to the YouTube world and content creating. Hope it really is the best way, because how does anybody know that you're even there? We don't. Sometimes it pops up to say, "Oh, new subscriber," but I would say like 50 or 60% of the people, you don't know or vice versa, they don't know that you've checked them out. So quickest way is just to, without saying, "Oh, I did this," the quickest way is just to say, "Hey, great video. Whatever you think you should say," but that's the best way possible. Let's see here. Oh, John, no worries, my friend. I can't say enough about you. I really can't. Marine Tank Journey. Hey, how are you? It's nice to see you. Oh, John, right back at you, my friend. I really appreciate it. I was telling everybody, I don't know how you do it. You've got the stamina of, but I'll see you on your next live, John. Hopefully your day's going good too, John. I really appreciate you dropping in. I really do. Marine Tank Journey, Batman. Oh gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Jojo, yeah, say hi to John. Thanks very much. Desmond Saunders, yes. Hope is going to have a great channel. She sure will. Let's see here. Jojo. Oh gosh, John. When you say that to her, she gets a giggle and she laughs, so it makes her day. It really does. There's two people that make my wife laugh. I should say myself too, shouldn't I? But no, two people when she comes on YouTube that she smiles when they come on. You, John, and Keg, Big Keg. So you you both make her day in that. Mickey. Oh yes, Mickey. Thank you. You know, I need a like a timer. Check on the spaghetti. Thanks. I'll be right back. Yeah, thanks, Mickey. I appreciate it. I wasn't gonna do it, but I needed to get it done before I go pick my wife up. So that's if everybody's wondering what the heck are you doing, I told my wife I cooked spaghetti this afternoon for dinner. That's all. So I just have it on low. Oh yeah, no, John. That everything's great. No, for a Monday, I couldn't ask for a better Monday. You know, pretty much every day is good. Can't complain. Many my blog's uploading now, and I'll let you know when it's ready. Sounds good. Yes, check on your food just day. Yeah, I don't burn too much, but you know what? I'm no master chef. I couldn't do a show. Susan's creative. I got the absolute best spam message today. Just thought I'd share this with you. Okay, I'll look for it, Susan. Mickey, that's funny. Hope I tried live connecting on YouTube, but my screen is black and I'm doing wrong using the laptop. Tried to phone and it's black and white. Help. Thumbs up, kids. Hey, how you doing? It's nice to see you. Oh, I'm sure there's somebody who could explain a lot better. Let me see. Susan, hey, said, would you mind taking a minute out of your day to provide me with some feedback on my material? That way I can learn and become a better content creator myself. That's very nice, Susan. Very nice. Yeah, hope. I'm sure there's. I would love to explain something. It's kind of hard to explain this exact second, but I'm sure there are. You know what? If anybody could explain the hope, maybe they could send her a quick message. It's. I'm sure she'd appreciate it. Oh, wouldn't that be funny? Ask questions. Try it. Cooking with the idiot. Yeah, cooking with idiot of the day. But cooking with the idiot. Maybe I should make up a second channel. I can make up like these. Oh, nobody wants to see that. Yeah. Sorry, that was in three parts, Susan. Oh, my drones. The dog took a roll on the couch. Stretched when you got up. Oh, you can see her, can you? Yeah, she. I don't keep her in the crate. When I first started this, I kept her in the crate so she wouldn't bark, but she doesn't bark. So she's lounging on the love seat or whatever right now. Just have you ever used your slow cooker? It's cool looking. It's shiny. Oh yeah, no, you know what? We use it about once a week. Yeah, no, we use. Sorry, chat just locked up on me. We use the slow cooker once a week. I think Friday Joe did. Was it? I made a roast beef and that in it. I make pork chops. I make spaghetti. I would make chili in it. I'm great when it's like that. Not when it's like cut everything up, dice everything up, and do that. I'm useless. If you give me something basic, I can do it every time. I can cook that way, but I'm no master chef. So yeah, no, definitely do it. Just not. Yeah, could you imagine a cooking channel with me? That nobody would come. It would be zero or constantly zero. Oh, Mr. Greedy Time. Hey, how are you? It's nice to see you. Just ask questions. Try it. Have you ever seen You Suck at Cooking? It's a riot. Always crazy nonsense. No, I haven't. You know what? Like I said, I run through the stream always, and I can't always write everything down. So what I'll do probably later tonight, I'll take a look. I usually write it down on the pad and take a quick look at. Might not be that day, but sometime in the week I'll get to it. Yeah, no, I'll take a look at it for sure. Just a hope. Yeah, if you live your live from the desktop, it's not working. You would need to download a encoder. if you're doing a live from your phone, it works too. Okay. Well, hope if you saw Just Eight's message, maybe that helps. I don't know. Yes, thumbs up. It's Monday, laugh out loud. Let's see here. Just gonna take a quick sip, everybody. I apologize. I just need that water for a... Oh gosh. There we are. So, you know what? I always talk about. Sometimes I talk about the same people. Sometimes I talk about a new channel. And you know what? There is a young girl. She comes by every once in a while, and I've been frequent to her channel for some time. I've talked about her before, but if you haven't seen her, check out Ashell the Grape. She's a nice young lady, and that I talk about her just. She's much older than my daughter, and I mean she's a young lady. But when my daughter gets older, I imagine that's she just reminds me of my daughter, in that she doesn't have the arrogance, or she's just a very nice young lady. She has a great channel in that she's got her latest video on her 1,000 subscriber, and what she's going to be doing is doing a giveaway. If you go and check out her 100th subscriber latest video, the giveaway she's going to be doing, if you go watch it, and it'll explain a few things. The contest ends November 10th, 11:59. So if you'd like to check her channel out, you really won't be disappointed. I just want to talk about her because she really does have a good channel, and I don't have to be into like makeup or nails. You know what I'm trying to say. I don't have to be into beauty products, but I can still appreciate it, and I like the person. Susan, that's what you taught me. You can appreciate and really enjoy content or the person, and that's what I enjoy. Just like anybody else here, or vice versa. My content may not be what you might be looking for, and that's fine. But I always try to give everybody a I say it's great to check everybody out, because you know you don't really know where your next friend or your next person you might collaborate with, or maybe they have something on there that you're interested in. You know, maybe you can, not, you're not stealing from them, but maybe you can take an idea from them. So that's why I always like to. I guess, are you promoting or just talking about them? I don't know, but that's why I always talk about people, and that because it's we're not everybody's going to see everybody's stuff all the time. So if it could be that one person maybe didn't check out, it's nice to talk about in that. Okay, Susan, drinking water during the stream is totally okay. I'm into wine my streams. Susan, you know what? Friday night, probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock, after the kids aren't going to bed. They're they're teenagers and stuff. Well, my daughter's a teenager, 15, and son's 10. So they're up till, my daughter probably up to the middle of the night. My son, well, we let him stay up a little later on Friday, but things are a little quieter. They're upstairs or doing stuff around the house, and we're here either talking or having people over or watching either YouTube or a movie or something. So we kind of settle down. And my wife, she doesn't drink really, but myself, I'll have a few on the weekend. So I appreciate it. Bob Gill Skills. I feel the same way. I subscribe to a wide variety of channels for the person. Exactly, Bob. You know what? The first time I went over to Recycle Dude and I saw you fellas, you and Eric, I loved it right from the beginning. But I think Eric was doing one of his parodies on the guitar, and I came across Big Keg at the time, and I was on. After about 5 minutes, I had tears running down my face. I was laughing my head off. It was so funny, and ever since then I've been I can't say enough about you fellas. So I love it, and like I said, I'm not a scrapper. I don't know. I know the bare minimal, and with what everybody talks about, it's quite interesting, and you learn everything through watching what you're doing, and that. So it's perfect. I love it. Let's see here. So vanilla. I want me some wine on this Monday. Oh my gosh, it is Monday, isn't it? I forgot about that. In my head, I thought it was Thursday or Friday. It's like back when you're like in your 20s, and how as you become older, and that Friday is your relaxed time, but when you're in your 20s, Thursdays That's what I remember when I was in my 20s. I lived in Toronto, and then I went to college in Toronto. Susan, if you're here, you know where I went. I went to Sheridan in Oakville, so I'm pretty sure you know where Sheridan is. But yeah, I spent pretty much every weekend in downtown Toronto, and the places that I frequented, I will not talk about in a million years, but not on here, especially if there's young people. But man, I lived a way different lifestyle than my yeah, I lived quite the lifestyle in Toronto, that's for sure. But I'll not talk about that. Um, but we all have fun. So Thursday night was the start, and it ended pretty much late Saturday night or Sunday morning. Susan, speaking of collabs, I'm looking for someone to carve pumpkins with on Friday night. If anyone fancies themselves to be a master carver, let me know, and I'll have you on the stream. Susan, you know what? I will. I don't know. My daughter was talking. I'm sure there's somebody here too. Let me talk to my daughter. Anyways, I'll talk to Jenna. Yeah, Jenna's my daughter. I'll talk to her. But yeah, everybody, if anybody's interested in being a master pumpkin carver, please go to Susan's creative or send her a message in that. I'm sure she'd be quite interested. Priscilla Nilla, I haven't carved a pumpkin in forever. Priscilla Nilla, if you haven't, you're interested, message Susan. I'm sure she'd be interested in talking to you. Mini Cooper, subscribe spamware. I don't know, Mini Cooper. To me, it's not. Maybe to the system or to the algorithm it is. I really don't know. But I'm no master. I'm just a person talking to a bunch of friends here. JZ, how are you? It's nice to see you. Thumbs up, kids. Have to go pick up kiddo from school. Have a lovely day. You too. I understand. Usually 3 o'clock. If anybody wants to stick around, I can go to about 2:30 today. Usually I do end it at 3 because then I start wrapping things up. My son's getting ready to come home. Uh, but yeah, Mini Cooper, I'm Jeff. Yes. Uh, Usually I cut it out at about 3 o'clock, but you know it's sunny out there today. It's not so bad. So he said he'd walk home today, so I don't have to drop off. So I will stay on the 3:30. If you want to stick around, great. If you have to go, understand that too. What's everyone's opinion on the Heise Wandel project video, the arc of YouTube success? I think it's a good reflection on how YouTube works. Ask questions. Try. Are you from the Netherlands, from Holland? Was it you that sent me Heinz Wandel? Is he the politician in Netherlands? I don't know. Let me know if he is the politician. I don't know. I might have mistaken you, but I thought Heinz Wandel was a, a Dutch politician. I'm not too sure. Just let me know on that. Hope and Rachel, if you want to get together and carve pumpkin on the live stream, let me know. Yeah, let Susan know if she'd. You know, I won't read the messages there because I'm sure you're just talking. So I'll let you be on that. Oh gosh. This goes. Bob, the word subscribe is a word that a lot of YouTube creators feel is taboo. Creators feel that it said on a channel that they'll be kicked out of the chat or the creator would lose their channel. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to sit and talk about it. I don't know. But I just know, you know what, checking people's channels out, how's that sound? And maybe that's what I'll say. If you're checking people's channels and you want to comment, maybe that's how I'll say it instead of some of the other ways. Because I don't want to get in trouble either here or anybody else to get in trouble. So I'll just say, you know, if you're checking somebody's or commenting, how's that sound? If that's okay with everybody, that's how I'll put it myself. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The answer for Mini Cooper, I understand. Mini Cooper, it may be a. I just say, you know, if you're going to go comment or check somebody's channel, hopefully that helps. This way, I don't, because I don't know if it's spam or not. But I just know I don't try to say it myself. I mean, it's just a word, but it could be something that they frown on. So I try not to if that helps. Oh, just you had to go. I'm sorry, I missed that. You have a great one. Okay, it's so nice to have you here. I really appreciate it. I really do. Yes. Does somebody ask about He's a Canadian maker. Yes. Yeah, I'm from Canada. That's right. Bob, I'm sorry. You know what? Sometimes I get reading and I just spiel them off. So I guess that's why we're. Oh, Mini Cooper. No, I know what it is myself. I I just don't bring it up. That's all. I just say that, you know what, if you're looking, um, just comment, because otherwise, um, Mini Cooper, I can't answer the question for you. Maybe somebody else could for Mini Cooper, but I just don't want to go on about it, Mini Cooper. I'd prefer, you know, if you're interested, just go check somebody out and talk to them, leave a message, and they'd be more than happy to support you in that. Oh, supports, well, you know what, before you know it, I'll just say, how's that? The nod, maybe that'll be the, or if whatever, I'll just have the nod. How's that sound? We'll do that. No, understand. Oh, hey, Steve Believe, how are you? Oh, that's okay, Steve Believe. No worries, my friend. I usually, when my son, when it's busy night, I drop off at 3 and then I go pick him up for 3:30. But since it's such a nice day, he's been asking to come home at lunch. So lately I've been able to bring him home. And he said, Dad, you don't need to pick me up, because he can walk home and he'd rather walk home. But it's been cooler and kind of wet and rainy, so I've been picking him up. But he said, I'll just walk home. So I'm not going anywhere at least till 3:30. Susan, spam like contents that immediately ask for support back pretty much get ignored. Feel if you're going to take the time to watch someone's video and comment, leave a good one, make it count. Exactly. I mean, sometimes it's, you know, great video. I realize that sometimes I don't want to say you're in a hurry, but sometimes you, great video really is a great video. But I know some people might think, oh, they don't mean anything. But I guess if you don't really enjoy it, don't say anything. But if you enjoy somebody's content, let them know. And I know some people, you know, nobody's going to ever make it through here without somebody saying something about them or whatever. But I agree. You know, it, saying something to somebody, if you have something good to say, great. But if you don't, you know, the old saying, you know, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. Maybe that's just an old person saying it, but I agree with that sentiment. But that's not everybody, and I don't want to push that out there. Sebastian, hey, Ponamore, how are you? It's great to see you. I realize you're busy. Everybody, Ponamore, whenever you're going to do that, Ponamore will be doing a huge live stream in the future. Ponamore, if you know when it's going to be specifically, put it on here. But just telling me about a live stream. They're talking about doing a live stream for 90 hours, 90 hours. But I mean, it's not him just doing it directly. There'll be other people involved. So, you know, they do it for so long, and then another person will come on. But I've never heard of anything like it. It's incredible. I'm kind of interested in it. So, Ponamore, if you are still here even for a second, if you know exactly when you're putting up, put it up or let us know. I'm sure a lot of people would be quite interested. I know nobody's see who can stay and see when they can pop in. That's it'd be great to check out your live stream and that, because it pretty much you could turn it on at any point. It'll be incredible. Steve Believe Guitar. I'm releasing my new single. So happy. Oh, that's awesome, Steve Believe Guitar. Let us know when if that's coming out. Let us know. Yeah, Susan, you're right. It is better. But yeah, Susan's right, because Mini Cooper, sometimes if people come in and the moderators, they start seeing people asking for specific things, they'll either time them out or delete them or block them. So I don't know if that helps you. Maybe that's the best way to see it without talking about specific things. The best way I can put it is, if I was to go on somebody and I start saying, do this for me, do this, it's like regular day life. Just somebody's not going to like it. So what happens is they're going to either ignore, but if it keeps going on, moderator will just shut them down. And like on your stream. So if somebody comes in and starts harassing you, if you had a moderator, they'll be able to. Mary Love, how are you? It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for dropping in. I just want to say hi to Mary Love, everybody. But what will happen is they'll take over, so you don't have to, because while you're talking, you're kind of busy. You might be running through the stream, or you're so busy you don't even see it. My wife tells me all the time, I miss things, and I run through and I'm like, that person was on, or this person said something. Last week somebody said something that I felt horrible about not me personally, but what they put up. I felt so bad for them. I didn't want to, you want to say I'm very sorry, your deepest sympathies for them. But it ran so quick, I didn't notice that they put it up till later. But at one point, I will send them a direct message. I'm not going to talk about it here, but you miss things in the stream. Susan's creative. I guess we're all in the same boat. New channels trying to get noticed. Just thought I would share that. Works for me. Maybe better success doing it differently. Susan, but you're right. There's a certain way around it, and there definitely is. And everybody will learn their niche, I guess. But it's just supporting people and helping people out, and just, I don't want to say the word begging, because once you start that, it's just like regular day life. Nobody wants somebody begging for something, men or women. So I guess that's a polite way to say. Just be polite and use your common sense, I guess. Hopefully that helps. Oh, Bob, you gotta go. No worries, my friend. You have a good one. It was great to hang out with you and talk to you in that. Panamore, we will help within 90 hours. Once I know, I'll let you know. Sounds good, Panamore. It's your koi fish are absolutely beautiful and that. So yeah, let us know. We'd be more than happy to check it out. Bob, you didn't make anything. I just didn't think because I don't know exactly what I can say specifically. You didn't make anything uncomfortable, Bob. So it's great to have you. You didn't make anything uncomfortable. I just, my wife always says, you know what, sometimes you need to, you do need to touch on things, but touch on them in a way that showing everybody respect. So I guess I wasn't trying to, you didn't make me uncomfortable at all, my friend. Bob, thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate it, my friend. I really do. Are you guys going live again? You were Recycle Dude Gil Skills soon? Mini Cooper, all you need to do is just let them do their thing. Well, Mini Cooper, that's not, well, it's up to you, but I wouldn't let them do their thing specifically, because if they do, they could get you in trouble, maybe or not maybe that you in trouble, but you don't want to promote or certain things. You'll learn in that, but a moderator will help you out tremendously, my friend. It really will. Susan's great. When people start saying that on my streams, I just pick up my glass of wine and say, you don't have to worry about doing that. We're all just chilling. It seems to be relaxed a bit. That's great, Susan. I don't try to like spiel over things, but sometimes you have to. And but if it keeps going, you do have to put a time out. It happens once in a blue moon. 99% of the people are great, but just like every channel, I'm sure you've run into people too. Everybody in life's different, so you have to be sensitive about it. You're right, but yeah, you don't want to let them just keep going, because if they keep going, they could go a totally different way. So yeah, you just have to be respectful of people. How's that sound? Yeah, Jojo. Yeah, thanks, Bob, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Really do. Yeah, Gil Skills. This is a good topic. Sure is, Susan. It really is. No, spam is no joke. Oh gosh, I love it, Susan. Just love it. It's hilarious. You know what? When you did that the video the other day, and you built the gun. Is it the Fortnite gun? And at the end result is absolutely hilarious. But I can't believe how realistic the video itself. At one point, when you're walking through stuff, it literally looks like, I'm sure everybody knows Nightshame. It looks like when Nightshame's playing one of his games and that, doing a live broadcast. If you've ever seen some of these games when they're playing, my son plays like Fortnite and different ones. But when you ever get on these games and you're watching them, it's incredible. Like the footage, I don't even want to say it's like 3D. It's like 4K, or it's like you're right into the game itself. But your footage there, the way you morphed it right into your video was incredible. It really was. Oh yes, Mini Cooper. Yeah, no, look at that. 34 likes and 12 people still watching. I can't ask. I don't want to keep drawing it out. I just figured, like everybody says, sometimes you can go longer, sometimes you can't. A lot of times I just do the hour. Today I'm doing a little longer, But once everybody's done, we'll just drop off, and that we won't push it. I want to drag it out on everybody. But Desmond Donder seems to be a lot of wine going down. Oh gosh, you got to have a good time, right? Desmond Donders, it's fun. I always say that I'd like to do a live stream where I'm sitting around with a bunch of my friends. As I'm saying that, it's like Mickey said, every 15 minutes I'm supposed to be checking the spaghetti sauce. So if you still are here when I come back, I'll be 30 seconds. I'm just making sure it's not burning. There we are, back again. Yeah, we've been cooking spaghetti for the last hour or so, and I was able to cook the meat, but unfortunately the sauce I wasn't able to get to, so I just put it on while I put this on. Every 15 minutes I just double check it to make sure everything's good. Let's see here. Susan's Creative. Their product, let me see here. Their product is also known as a Rub and Buff Works Wonders. Oh wow. Yes, Jojo. Friday night over at Susan's Creative is always a good time. It sure is. We missed one or two, but Susan's show on Friday night is always a blast. When Susan comes on, you always know you're in for a good show, especially when you're singing. Susan, it was great when you were singing with your daughter that one night a few weeks ago. Oh my gosh, my wife says this is priceless. I love it. It's just so great. Our daughter's she's 15. Recently, they go through the period where they don't want to do this, they don't do that. But recently, she's kind of opened up about a lot more stuff, and she's wanting to be more involved because for a couple of years, I'm sure we'll get that again. But she was going through a period where she didn't want to be, or just keep to herself and be with her friends, which is understandable. I imagine we were like that too, as that age. But she's starting to open up. Maybe come down and watch a movie, or she'll spend a little bit more time here and there. So it's like everybody says, they go through a certain point, and then they change. So it's I see a little more opening up on her side, so I'm quite pleased about that. Ask questions. Yeah, Mary Love, you're right. You like supporting different channels. Don't mean to disrespect, just my way of checking out new videos and topics. I can't agree with you anymore, Mary Love. It's a great way to meet a bunch of wonderful people because you don't really know. There's millions of people, billions of people in the world, and how many are on YouTube? We're never going to see everybody. So, the communities, the smaller communities, and even some of the larger ones, but most of the smaller communities, you're getting to meet a bunch of great people, and a lot of things you may not have even know you had an interest in. So it is quite enjoyable. Ask questions, try it. So many of my responses to comments on my videos are about thanks for checking us out, and here's to building channel community. That's a great way to put it too. Mary Love, glad I don't drink wine. Would be supporting all YouTube. I love it. I love it. Let's see here. Yes, Susan, you did sing country. I loved it. I loved it. That's incredible. I just loved it. You know what? You were showing some footage. It must have been when you were younger, and that back in high school. And it brings me back to. I lived in Toronto. I grew up till I was about a teenager. I lived when I was going to college. I lived in Mississauga, my aunt's place. While I went to college for 3 years, and then previous to that, until I was a teenager, I lived in Toronto, and then we moved to a small town about an hour away from here, and I lived there from 82 till 96, so it's 14 years, I guess, on and off, with a few years when I was away. But yeah, no, where was I going with this? I totally lost track of what I was talking about. But yeah, your video, when you showed pictures of back in high school, it brought me back to like the early 80s and the end of the 70s, and that brought me back in 2 seconds. I remember, I always wasn't this Mr. Clean look. and I really wasn't this look. You can ask my wife to about a year ago. I had, the little buzz cut, like the, not the, I don't know what you call it, but I had hair still, and but anyways, yeah, I saw a different part of my life, and yeah, I started to, how did I get off on this subject? But yeah, that's where this glowing look came from. But yeah, no, the memories of when we were younger, I love to reflect back to them because they're a fantastic part of your life. That's for sure. Oh, Mini Cooper, your name's Thomas. You know what? Let me write down, because you know what I like to do? I write people's names down because that way I don't. I'm not gonna forget it, Thomas. Okay, I'll remember it. Thomas Mini Cooper. Okay, and my name's Jeff Mini Cooper. It's just that way you'd be a little more personable. So it is nice to see. Because I imagine not everybody wants the name, but no, I'll call you Thomas from now on, my friend. Susan, country songs are hilarious, great stories. If you ever get a chance to check out a song called "Never Ever Called Me by My Name" by David Allan Coe, it's quite funny. I will. Susan's creative. You know what I thought of when you were singing the country song? I thought of I'm sure you're gonna know Stompin' Tom, Susan. Oh, Susan, let me tell you a story about that. Yeah, no, Stompin' Tom. When you were singing, I thought of Stompin' Tom for a second. Sudbury Saturday Night. It just went to my head in just a second. Susan's creative. Did you have a perm too, Jeff? Oh my gosh, are you talking to somebody, Susan? Big hair in the '80s. Yes, Susan. I'll tell you, in the '80s, I had blonde hair. If now it's kind of different colors, but as you can see, I don't have any. Oh gosh, no, he never had a perm, but that would be hilarious. Well, that's not the case. Mary Love Mohawk. Yeah. So, Susan, the perm. So I went off to college in about 1987. I went to live with my aunt and uncles. I had the long hair. At the time, I had long blonde hair, ponytail, and everything. That's kind of a funny scene. But I went through the surfer thing, or the skateboarder thing. So at that time, I could pull my hair back in a ponytail. But they were going through a different phase where you shave the sides of your head here, but you left the rest and you grow a ponytail. So I had done that, and I had hair down to about probably here, big long ponytail, and it was thick at the time. But I thought I was styling, or whatever you call it. But you remember Bon Jovi, and I forget some of the '80s bands, the new wave bands, or some of the heavy metal bands, or whatever. Some of these guys had like the spiral perm or curl to their hair. My wife actually has a spiral, like a curl to her hair. But and I thought, oh, that would be cool. So I went down to the beauty salon where my aunt got her hair done. She's older, but not thinking. I thought all I need to do is get a perm. So I went in there and I told them I want a perm, and they're like, the lady, yes, Stump Tom's great. The lady says, no, you don't. And I said, yeah, I do. I said, I want it to look like that. She says, you will not look like that with a perm. I said, well, that's the only thing I can do. I need a perm. She goes, no, you need to do this, and that's it. And or maybe that's not the style you need. I forget what she said. I said, no, give me a perm. So, Mim, take care, my friend. Take care. So I sat under, where they put the little curls in the hair and that. And so my long hair from down here went to, Greg Brady. I went from looking what I thought was really awesome to looking like Greg Brady. And I never had curl to my hair. I have straight hair, and there was no wave to my hair, whatever. It was just long and straight. So yeah, it literally became Greg Brady all of a sudden in a second. And I remember they gave me they called it, I don't even know if they have them still, a pick. I'm sure you know what a pick is. And I didn't even know I didn't even know what I was to do. And I had it for 3 weeks. I was so embarrassed. I think I wore a baseball cap pretty much for those 3 weeks, and I couldn't do it anymore. So what I did was I went down to the barber, and he pretty much shaved it off to a little like brush cut or flat top or whatever you call it. And then after that, it took me forever to grow my hair. And then into the '90s, I had it for a bit. Then things changed. But yeah, no, talk about a perm. I think the only person that has a picture of that was my aunt. She said at my wedding she was going to pull it out. I've still never seen the picture, and I hope it never comes out. It was horrible. And what the funny thing about that, Susan, even after the buzz cut, for 6 months, even after I kept getting it cut, I still had like a wave to my hair. It was the funniest thing. Anyways, that's enough about that. Fluffy Christine, how are you? Nice to see you. You take care, man. Jeff with the Tony, that would be an odd look. Is a Tony a perm? I'm just curious. Oh yes, Greg Brady, Susan. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Mini Cooper. Yeah, thanks very much, Mini. Thomas, I appreciate it. Yes, Joe, I think I told you about that, but you've never seen a picture, thank goodness. Susan, another great country song. I'm gonna hire a wino to decorate our home by David Frizzell. I'm sure my wife, Joe, do you know that song? My wife likes country music, Susan, so she's probably a little more aware of it than I am. Fluffy Christine, I laugh aloud when Yippee said Greg Brady, who's hot. Greg Brady. Oh my gosh. You know what I think of, like the Brady's, I think of Alice and oh gosh. Sam, was Alice's boyfriend? Was his name Sam? Sam the Butcher. I'm pretty sure it was. Yes, old school name for a guy style with a perm. I love it. I love it. That is funny. That's funny. Yeah, no, I would have never looked good in a perm. It was not the manly thing for me, that's for sure. Yeah, but I thought I thought it was cool at the time. I thought it was going to come out looking like John Bon Jovi or something like that. It did not look like that. Greg Brady instantly, just instantly, and it did not look good. I had blonde hair with a perm. Even in the '80s, at that point, it didn't look good. I think the '70s perms might have been a whatever or curly hair. Then after that, it just oh yeah, never. Fluffy Christine, he's hot. Alice Luckily. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Susan, great stream, Jeff. I should probably get back to work though. Have a great day. Yeah, Susan, I probably should be going in the next few minutes. It was so much nice to have you, Susan. I appreciate you dropping by. Really do appreciate it. You have a good one. We'll talk to you again, Susan. Say bye to Susan's Creative, everybody. You have a good one, Susan. Thomas, do you do live streams every day since you first started YouTube? Well, no. Joe, what has it been? At the end of this week, it'll be 5 weeks. Last week, I just put my first 4 weeks in. I started at about a month and a half, pretty much into this. So I do it Monday to Friday at 2 p.m. It seems to be a good time. Some great people are able to come on, and it is what it is. But at 2 p.m. for me is the best time. I usually right after that, my son's on his way. Joe, I didn't go pick Ethan up just because he's said he'd walk with his friend. Okay, so everything's good. I do have to drop off in a few minutes, but yeah, I don't actually have to go pick him up, Joe, today. Oh, Desmond's daughter, you're taking off. It was great to see you. Thanks so much. Oh, the boss will be coming in for supper. See you next time. Thanks a lot, Desmond Saunders. It was great to see you. Thank you. Priscilla Nella, liked for your life. Thank you so much. Ask questions. Try it. All the best. Bye, Susan. Yes. So, what does everybody have planned for the rest of the day or the rest of the week? Anything fantastic going on? If you want me to drop off, what I was trying to do is get in 90 minutes today. This it's not all about the time, but your hours for your show. It's almost impossible to. I don't know how they want you to get 1,000 people, and then 4,000 hours, and it that takes forever. I mean, I'm nowhere close to that. Like I said, I just started, so I tend to do the just hour, but once in a while I try the 90 minutes just because it's just an extra half hour. Whoever wants to stay, great, and if you don't, that's fine too. I figure a couple of people may want to sit around and talk. Or usually, I find the first hour you get flying and it's done. And some days, the next half hour are like it seemed like 2 minutes. And I mean, really, we're almost. I think I have like 5 or 6 minutes left. I mean, I can drop it off, but 5 or 6 minutes left. But Yeah, sometimes the time just flies by. Yeah, it sure does. Let's see here. Still I'm at work, and after going home and eat, shower, and relax. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure the day has the day been going quick for you, Priscilla and Nilla? Fluffy Christine, I hate work. I want to stay home. Trying to make YouTube my job. Well, you know what? All the power to you, Fluffy Christine. I hope that works out for you. I really do. I imagine everybody would love that. I, right now, I'm off at this exact point, so that's why I'm able to do this. But in the near future, things will change. So then this may not be able to. I may not be able to do this at 2 o'clock because I'd be in a different position. But right exactly now, I'm able to, and but we'll see what the future holds. But I still like to do it. I said to my wife, even once I get back to work, I'm going to. I may not be able to do it every day like this, but for now, I can do it till things turn back to normal. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. Ask questions, try it. We added a new video. Let's me trying to explain making videos for YouTube to the sidekick. Ah, well, that's interesting. Yeah, you know, we'll have to check out your video. Ask questions, try it. Uh, is it coming out fairly shortly, or is it? Love Christine. I've been on YouTube 9 or 10 years, but just got serious 3 months ago. Ah, honestly, I'll let you know, Fluffy Christine. I used YouTube for my main interest in life, other than my family. I love movies, but I love music, and I would come on YouTube and I'd watch old concert videos or footage and stuff. That's what I loved it for, because to me, I could see all the stuff you don't see on TV anymore, and that's what I was using it for. But then my son had wanted to make a YouTube channel, and my wife said, "Let's put one together. We'll do one up," and we came up with a name. Excuse me, and we did that, and then things changed, and you know, started enjoying, and we've taken off with it. But yeah, so just we started in April, so no, August, so it's at September, October, about 2.5 months now, or just under just under 3 months. So so far so good. Um, oh, ask questions. Try video went public yesterday after 2 days of the issue in the process out of YouTube. Okay, you know, ask questions. Try. I don't know. There's things that I check out, and I don't know exactly everything that I look at sometimes. So, or if I've even got to things. So that's all I meant. Let me see here. Excuse me. Let's see what we have here. Ask questions. Ask questions. Try it. I'm just rereading some of this up here. Put the ending of that bloopers video has lots of cheese from the other sidekick. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I understand, Fluffy Christine, YouTube, but now I want it to be a career. Oh, I understand. Oh, I'd love it to be too, but I know that's not the case for me. To me, this is just something I'm enjoying, and we'll see where it takes us and that. But yeah, this is, as you can see, is a channel for fun and that, and that's where I'm at right now. Real weren't easy. Don't quit. Oh no, I'm not quitting what's at all. Yeah, some people think, you know, I made the live stream commit, don't quit. I'm not quitting at all. I just mean that once I get to a certain point where I'm back into like a daily routine and that, more than I'm at a daily routine, but more like work wise. Um, I just won't be able to do it at a specific time. It'll just change. That's all. But I'll still stay with it for sure. I definitely will. I'm just gonna check something out here while we're on. Okay, I want to check. You know, does anybody know? Sometimes this gentleman comes on when we're. I was just trying to see. Mim. Sometimes this fella goes live at a certain time. I don't think he is on right now. I just wanted to see if he was doing a live stream. I thought if he was, maybe we could go take a look, but I don't see him on right now. So I was going to say if he was, maybe we could go over and say hi to him, but doesn't seem to be on. Neil Blake Gaming, how you doing again? It's nice to see you. Hey, look, if I start drinking wine, it may be my career. I'm gonna keep. Okay, Jeff, I gotta go now. Okay, bye. Take care, Thomas. It's nice to have you. Thank you very much. Neil Blake Gaming, congratulations. Everybody check out Neil Blake Gaming. That gentleman, I'm so happy for you. You know, I'm really pleased for you in that. Congratulations, my friend. The real, more easy. I hear you, my friend. I get busy and have no time for uploading videos. Yes, congratulations, Neil Blake. Yeah, no, you know what? Sometimes there's a little more time in life to do a few things. Sometimes there's not, you know, in the future there won't be as much time. But right this exact moment, I have a little bit more time. But we'll see what happens. I'm not going to quit. That's for sure. I'm not going to just drop out. And that's like I said, the commit, don't quit. I'm not quitting. Just things probably like everybody just has to take it. Not a side burner, but everything has to change up a little bit. You might have to make maybe like a live stream, and the videos do them on certain days specifically, or maybe your live stream will be at night or something. So I'll just have to see what happens, but I'll still be doing things, just but not like tomorrow, just in the future. That's all I mean. Neil Blake Gaming, come chat with me live before my video premieres. Neil Blake Gaming, when are you doing a live chat? Let me know if you are, or when you do, please let us know. I'm pretty sure that I have seen you. When's the next time if you go live? Oh, wait a second. Feel free to stop by, chat live when the video premieres at 4. In the next half hour. Is that right, Neil Blake Gaming? If it is, I'll try to go over in the next half hour for sure. Okay, Joe, you have to go. I should get going too. Ethan's going to be home. I'm just going to say goodbye to everybody here. I have to get going. Wish everybody a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, thanks a lot, Joe. Appreciate it. We'll see you at 5, sweetheart. Jojo G's my wife, everybody. That's all. Dopey Wonder. Hey, how are you? It's nice to see you. Fluffy, I need 400 hugs to be at 1,000. Hug back. Fluffy, I'm sure everybody will check out your channel for sure. I'm sure they will. Okay, off you go now. Your Pusa has a couple streams this week with a normal schedule. Okay, laugh out loud, Fluffy. Okay, everybody, I'm going to get going. Unfortunately, Neil Blake Gaming looks like he has a live stream going up in the next half hour at 4 o'clock. Oh, you know what? Before we do this, if there's anybody still on this chat, are we able to go over to this fella's live stream, please? I'm hoping that you are able to do this. If you are, let me know, okay? I'd like to go over to Mim. Does everybody know who Mim is? If you can just hold off for 2 seconds. Please don't drop off the channel just quite yet. I want to go over and see my friend. He's okay. Yes, I'm going to drop this in. He tries to hold off till I usually go off the air. But what I like to do is, if everybody is able to do this, could they come with us? And I'm going to drop his Joe. I'm going to drop Mim's live stream in there. Okay, everybody. This is Mim. He's my friend from Denmark in Copenhagen. What I'm going to do is, if you could, I'd like to see if everybody could go over. We're going to do a raid. I know there's just maybe a few people left, but if everybody is able to go over, oops, okay. This is Mim. He was on earlier, but he does a live stream from Denmark. He's a great fellow, so I dropped the link in there. What I'd like to do is go over and say raid. Yes. So Mary, what we're going to do is we're going to say what are we going to say? Raid from Idiot of the Day. Oh no, whatever you want to put. We can put like Idiot of the Day raid. Much love, Mim, or whatever. Idiot of the Day raid. Much love. Yeah. Idiot of the Day raid. Much love. How's that sound, everybody? Well, if you could, if you can't, that's fine too. I'm just going to put. Okay, you're going to go over to Joe. If you are, just put it. Idiot of the Day raid. Much love. We're going to go over to Mim's channel. If we could do that, I'd appreciate it. If you can't, that's understandable. But if you can, I'm going to sign out in 2 seconds. If we go over and show some love for Mim, okay, everybody, please. I hope that Hope this works. Okay, so if you can come over with me, I'd appreciate it. Here we are. Okay, everybody, I'm going to take off.
Or 20 minutes. I don't know, people. I need to go a little bit early to bed today. And after today's video or today's live, I will be released a video.
I don't think he knows that we're doing this.
Hey, Hans, how's it going?
He doesn't know yet.
Welcome.
So
yeah, I have been.
Hopefully, hopefully this works.
There you go.
So I'm going to just drop off. Okay, everybody. Everybody have a good one. Okay. Okay. Take care. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it. Okay. We'll see you again. Thanks again. Have a good night, everybody.
The weather was really good today. A lot of sun, but also really windy. Yeah.